So, so since this is our last class, okay, so we'll discuss about these various types of certifications. So people who didn't complete this certification, okay, they have a chance. You can do it whenever you're free. That's okay, okay. So we'll go through this certification and see if it really suits you, and then we'll go to one of the test management tool TFS. We'll see how this one. This is from Microsoft. Okay, we'll see how this works, and we'll just have some little bit understanding of this tool. Okay, since you already know there are so many tools. Okay, it's like Rally, Jira, and this two you guys have access to these two tools, right? So that's okay. And for HPLM, if you need access, you need to request to Tagore. Okay, so you get the access from him. And TFS, right? I mean, as of now, I don't have this access for this because Microsoft has this convoluted access process. So if you want access for this TFS, I can give. What we can do is you can create a brand new a subdomain here, just like this, and I'll give you with your email ID and password. Okay, so that would be much more better if I'm looking for access. Okay, and you can practice it. So you will be super administrator for your own tool. So you can delete project, you can create project, and you can work on that one. So that's the one thing we can do. But I cannot give access for this because Microsoft keeps blocking that, and they say they will not, because they record this IP address, and they don't give access to other people. So okay. So here, okay, so let's go to here certifications. Okay, so here let's start with MBA. So people who are want to do right, MBA would be good start if you want to start. MBA stands for Microsoft Virtual Academy. It's from Microsoft. Okay, and so if you sign up here, like, you have to have this email ID from Microsoft, and once you sign up, okay, it's free because it's all free. Okay, you don't have to pay anything. So here, once you sign up, right, you want to do this certification. There are a lot more here things. Okay, you can do as a database development, web development, whatever the interest for you. Okay, you can go ahead and see if it's good for you. So here, but what we do here is software testing. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm taking the class right now. Can you just wait? Because I don't want you to take something like, yeah.
Great. So I'm muting everyone. If anyone have any questions, they can unmute and they can go ahead. Okay, so here once you go to this site, you have to complete some of these modules. Once you saw, right, you have to go through this, go to software testing. Actually, there are so many courses. You know what? Go ahead and see whatever suits you. Let's say you want to go for database administration, or you want to go for database development or DevOps. There's a lot of things here. Okay, but the only problem with this Microsoft is that they will only give you what is used in the company. That means it's only for Microsoft. Let's say you want to practice, you want to get certificate from Informatica. Now, that's not possible here because instead of Informatica, here you have SSIS. I'm sorry, yeah, SSIS, SQL Server Integration Services. Okay, that's from Microsoft. So that's the only thing you can get it here. Okay, and let's say you want to get certificate from data stage, right? That's from IBM, right? Altogether different thing. But they don't have it here. Why? Again, this is you only can get SSIS. Now that's the thing. Okay, they only do what is used in Microsoft. They don't use any other. So you cannot get certificate other than what is used in Microsoft. That's the only problem here. Okay, but that's fine because once you know what is using the tool and what is all about, you can correlate with the other tools because all the tools will be similar, not same, but similar. and you can do the similar functionalities too. Okay, you might be having the similar functionality. Let's say Informatica. Informatica has applets, and this has packages. Okay, that's the difference. Okay, but you do the same. You have to write the SQL query, and all those things will be, um, similar. Okay, but here you have to use Informatica. You can use different SQL. Here you have to use Microsoft SQL. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, so but other than that, you have almost all of the features. There's a lot more things. Okay. Whatever you want to do. Okay, so here, so you have to, once you go to here, this is software testing fundamentals. So this is what I send an email to complete. Okay, now once normally you can go by this reviews. Normally I go through reviews. Okay, how is the review? There is 169 people who review it, and this say like 3.5. I mean, that's okay. 3.5. Normally I go for 4, 4 or more than 4 plus. 3.5 is okay. I mean, it's not that bad. Okay, and so that's how you can see if the course is appropriate for you. Okay, is it really good? What people are saying, is it good or 3.5? So okay. So now once you do that, okay, you have this option. You have to complete these various modules. Okay. 3 and 3, 6. Okay, 6 modules. 6 modules have, some of them have this videos. You can go ahead and see this videos, and you have to complete this assessment. Okay, see this assessment. Here you're showing this. So you have to at least get 4 out of 5. Okay, once you have failed, you can reattempt it at the same time. So no waiting time, no nothing. You fail, keep on doing it until you get it. Okay, so that's a biggest advantage here. Okay, now every module has its assessment, so you want to do that. Okay, assessment. Some of them they have big ones, so that will be 10. Now they will be asking for 10 questions. So in that, I think it's 8 out of 10 questions you have to get it right. So that's how you can work on this. Okay, so once you've created, once you completed all this, okay, and what are the bugs, how you work with the bugs, this short video, actually, you can view this video. It's completely different, okay, and you can, after video, you have to complete your assessment, okay, and what are the bugs and what are those things, okay. And once you have done that, let's say you have completed all this and you have completed assessment, if you want to get certificate for this, go ahead and click on dashboard. And here, if you see this, we'll go to the accomplishment. And here you go. So let's say this is my certificate. I can download my certificate right here. Okay. Okay, let's check it out. So once you complete it, right, you will automatically, it will get updated in the dashboard, and you get this certificate. Okay. So this is good. To start with, I would recommend this one. If you are really good at it, some people say, no, I want ISQB, I want to go to this Oracle certification. That's okay, that's fine. But you have to really put some significant amount of time to learn the basics, and because that will be really hard. It's not easy as this one. Okay, but this is good for start. Okay, if you want to start something, this is good because you're not investing money here. You're not investing any. You're only investing some time. Okay, just some part of your time, and you get the certificate. That's the advantage, right? Because you don't want to spend money which you're not certain about you're getting or not, right? Unless you're sure, yes, I will get the certification, I'll go for ISQB and all those things, that's okay. You can go ahead with that. Okay, some people were really saying, no, I want to go to ISQB, that is good, yeah, go ahead. But thing is, unless you know some of the basics and some of these things, you don't want to spend money on that. Okay, so that will cost money, and you have to pick up a center. Now that will be some date, and there's a lot of things to do. So this is right here in front of you, so you can get this. This is much more better to start with. Okay, and thing is, you also get transcript. Okay. This transcript, in some schools, okay, they will waive off your credit if if you see that you have completed some of these certificates, okay. So, some of the schools, not all, might, let's say if you want to pursue some school, okay, in that case, they might waive off you 1 or 2 credits, okay. So, in that case, this might be useful, this transcript, okay. So that is one of the option. Any questions? So yeah, so somebody said, right, will this certificate expires? No, it's not like, no, this doesn't expire. And I mean, you can keep learning. So here's the thing, right? So let's say you've started this from testing, right? Once you put this testing, you want to also, let's say you want to explore because, you want to get a better job or something which is better suits you. In that case, you can still look for it like a developer, or ETL developer, or SSIS. So in that case, you want to learn SSIS, you want to be good at SQL, you want to be all those things. So in that case, you will also get these options here. So it doesn't expire, but if you want more information or for moving forward, then of course this might also be helpful. Such like development or business intelligence. Yeah. See, the best thing, see the reason right here, the reason because of this certification, right? Why I wanted to recommend this, because let's say you are this time once you apply for a job, right? They'll be getting bunch of resumes, not just 1 or 2, not you or not anyone else. They'll get some tens, not even if it tens, if even client gets, they'll at least review at least from 5 to 6 candidates. Okay, now they have to find something who has a better, right? Who is better on that, can do the job better. So in that case, when you put the some of the certifications, okay, you have certification, okay, great. So you know what, this is a really valid evidence that you can show them. You know what, this is what I'm certified. I'm good at testing. This is what I got certificate. You see this, So that's it's a cutting edge for you when getting when you're asking an interview, and in-person interview, and they want to call you, and you put in your resume that you have certification, and you want to show them, what, this is a certificate, what, you can keep it, and this is how I'm good at it, that's why I'm good at software testing. And most of the things, this is my certification. So that helps, when you're actually, giving an interview, or, when you're trying to, show your skills, okay? So, because the first question is, why should they hire you, right? Why should they hire you? Because there are 5, 6 candidates, right? Now, they will hire any one of them. It's not why you, right? So that's the reason you want to have some more better skills than any other candidates. Okay, so that's what helps you for getting a job, right? So, okay, so let's go to the another one. There is one more. So this is for beginners. Okay, so you are the beginner, not just beginners, anyone who is looking for it. Okay, you can start with this, and once you do this, there's one more actually. It's called also solo learn. So this is good, but the only thing, the problem is Here, this is very limited. Okay, you have to create an account here. Once you create account, okay, here you only have, let's see here. This is a few, you can get on SQL, the max you can get SQL, or other than that, if you have interest of any other, like CSS, HTML, Ruby, if you want to go to Swift, you want to go to Swift, and Python, some of those are there. So this is particularly on languages. Okay, this is more into languages. So these guys are good. It's not about testing. It's not about something else. But this is more how you good at and how you are really good at in languages. Okay, so maybe you can go start with SQL. Okay, SQL is almost required in most of the project. Even if you QA, okay, in QA you might not use too much, but still, okay, you want to get some idea so that in future it might be helpful. So you might want to start or this any one of those, and this is also good. And the best part is you can keep, even if you fail first attempt, it's okay. You can keep doing it until you get it. Yeah, so that's the thing, right? In where do you use SQL in QA? Normally you don't, but sometimes it's how is it, right? Sometimes let's say if you go to a project like ETL QA, there's something called ETL QA. Okay, so the way it is classified is very different. Okay, but thing is sometimes these ETL QA jobs are right. You are doing some ETL part and you're doing some QA part. QA is more of a front end. ETL is more of a back end. So they will make you to do both, right? ETL as well as QA. In that case, you want SQL. But normally, for only QA perspective, no, you don't require. Okay. So we want to, let's see here. Okay, good. So this is a certificate. This is how it looks like. And and you can get this one. So this is good. This has certificate number. Okay, and it should be good if you're using SQL fundamentals and you got this certificate. So that should be good. Okay, so that shows. I mean, you have some basic knowledge and you really good at it. Okay, that shows you're good at it. And if you are putting with your experience, this will be helping you out. Any questions so far? I have to complete this Python, so it takes a lot of time. So yeah. Okay, so let's go to next. Now this one we call Sailor. Okay. Now the Sailor is pretty advanced. Now the only problem with the Sailor is that if you fail at one first attempt, you have to wait at least for 1 week to re-attempt the same thing. Now this is really for advanced. If you're really looking for this, then you need to be better prepared for this. Okay, because this would be tough. Because if you fail once, now you have to wait for. Okay, so you have to wait for at least for 7 days. Okay, and let's check it out. This one. And, okay, now this software engineering, it says this is pretty big content because this includes everything what you have told, right? Architect, business analyst, project manager, scrum master, and tester and developer. So it covers all of these. pretty big one. But you will know a lot of things here. Okay, so introduction to software engineering, that will take for at least 13 hours. And then you want to know some HDLC, which is 9 hours. Okay, and then software modeling. This is more of a business analyst perspective. Will take for 4 hours, and see it shows about UML and all those modeling concepts, which are really not related to QA, but you get to know all this. Okay, and then software gathering again is business analyst, which will take is 5 hours. And analysis, software requirement analysis, more of a architect, right? Okay. What you want to do and how you want to do is all those things here. Okay. So this is software requirement analysis, and then design. Okay, this is also kind of architect job, how to design, how the modeling should be there. All these things will take to 14 hours. And then implementation. Implementation again is job of a developer who will be developing this based on the documents, and see that takes 7 hours. And then it comes to software testing. Okay, this is where QA comes in, and okay, that will take for 8 hours. And there's a project management, that is from Scrum Master, project manager, which will take 8 hours, see what they're trying to do and how they will implement all these things. And this then is a case study. Once you complete all this, okay, yes, whoever wants to complete, okay, they can still email me. Okay, I mean, it's okay, whenever you're free, time. I understand. Like, see, some people, right? I get so many calls. They say, "No, we are working. Actually, no, we are taking this class in free time, so we really don't have time to this. So can I send this free time?" That's fine. That's okay. So many people are actually working, and some people really don't have time. So you can use whenever you're free, or whenever you're open. Then okay, you can do this and you can send it. Okay. So there is okay. So there is nothing to correct. Okay, in this one there is nothing to correct. I mean, once you complete, that's good. You can put in your resume. The only good thing is you can put on your resume, and you can just to verify, put that URL, just wherever you put your some Google Drive, put that URL, and then you're certified and all those things. And also, we can also copy, and if you're this you're in face-to-face interview, right? You can also carry a copy of that, take a printout, and see that completed the certification, right? So that should be good. Oh, this. Okay, I didn't complete this, so there will be no option here. Yeah. So that's how you can. So this is pretty. This is pretty advanced because you have to complete all those things and make sure you have to do it. First attempt. If you're failing in first attempt, then you have to wait for 7 days to complete it. So this is a little bit advanced. Okay, the people who are really good at it, can get this. Now let's see here. Senior certificate. How does it? So this has one of the good features. Thing is. Now you get this kind of certificate here, and also there is a verification code here. We see this, and they will also say you that to verify this certificate is valid or not. So that should be really good because you cannot even put this fake certificate because this has a verification code, and just put that code in that URL and see that if it is working. So that would be, and also I think a lot of universities. I think from Harvard and MIT, they are actually clubbing with this to, these guys to all these courses, whatever the courses comes from Harvard and MIT people, and they club into this, and they prepare some of the courses, few of the courses, not and some of the universities actually prepare courses for them, and so that's how you can have this option. So that's how they give certificate on this. Any more questions? Okay, so so yeah, some people were actually requesting some of the interview questions. So you know what? There are a few interview questions that is the. Oops. Some of these are here, interview questions. Okay, you can try it out. These are some of the interview questions. Okay, that's still in syllabus. I hope everyone got syllabus right. That will be there here. And even if you didn't get, it's okay. It's there in the Google Drive. You can check it out. Okay, this is one of this. You can look at this one, or you can also look to the Google Drive. Let's see here. So there's a lot more information in Google Drive. You can look into it. So go to this drive, and once you here and there is 19 directory frequently asked questions. Okay, just click on that. And here you have a long list of FAQs. Okay, you can go ahead. If you are looking for data warehouse, you can go ahead and see this data warehouse. Okay, and if you're looking with QA, you can go ahead and click on this QA. There's here the QA questions. And okay, and if you are looking for Oracle, PL SQL, MS SQL, so you have a little bit of information about this, and you can see FAQs. Okay, you can just see here and see what does it help for you or not. Okay, few of them you have these questions, but you don't have answers. I guess some of them don't have answers. This has answers is good, but okay, you can just look into here and see if this is helpful for you. Okay, and okay, so this also has some of this information. You can go here and see, some of them don't have answers. Okay, this should be good. Okay, this is some of them are covered, some of them don't. So you want to see here and see what it can help, which I didn't cover. Okay. So this is how you can go to FAQ and see if interview questions. There's also interview questions for Informatica. You can go ahead and see if it's really just helpful for you or not. Okay, so all the is there in the Google Drive. Any questions so far? Okay, so let's go to TFS. Okay, we just go through. I mean, just we'll just do it like a review and see. Because you already know Rally, so it is similar to that. You already know Jira, so you both have access for that. So I'm not really going to pretty much detail here, but just get to know. It's like good to know stuff. How is it? So this is the TFS, that is Team Foundation Server. Okay, it's from Microsoft. It's also a test management tool. Okay, I've sent the list, right? Somebody requested the list, so I sent the list. What are the various tools you can see, and also send you the list of lot more tools, but these are the major ones. Okay, these are the major ones that you could be using, but not necessarily you'll be using this one. It can be anything. Okay, so just to get some idea. Okay, so this is the project. Okay, let's say this is the project, and once I click on that, okay, so we'll go to this. So you have this various project here. Okay, so which project does it belong? How many projects are running? You see it right here. So let's go to dashboard. Okay, so this is the dashboard. Okay, so you can view here. You know what? This is important here. Okay, so this is right. This is very important sometimes, because let's say you want to look at this. Why? Because in any tool, okay, it's maybe not sure. Jira has changed completely, so I'm not sure on that. But Rally has this option dashboard again. So the important thing here is, for this one, let's say your boss assigns some work for you. All right, they'll not tell you. Okay, they'll never tell you. So I mean, not always, but most of them they don't tell you. So you have to figure it out yourself. Okay, that's the most important thing. So in this case, right, let's say in that case, you want to see here, the moment you log in into this, you see this, oh, I got 2 tasks, with this not there 2 tasks, where did it come from, right? You want to see this, okay, and see what the task is assigned for you. So this is helpful when your boss assigns some work for you, or your lead assigns some work for you. So you want to see this and see what you're trying to do. Okay, so that gives information, because they will never tell you. Okay, so you want to figure it out yourself. Okay, and the next moment they will come, did you get my message? Did you get the work what you are supposed to do? So you can look here and see, yeah, I was working on it, and see I'm trying to start writing my test cases. Okay, that's what I want to answer. Okay, now if they come and tell you, okay, did you get my message? You cannot say no. Okay, so they are not expecting that answer. So make sure you already know about that before answering any question. Okay, so that's very important. If you say no, that's really, it's not good. They don't want to hear no. Okay. So this is a dashboard pretty much. Here you can create your own. Okay. Okay, user story is not going to create user story. Here you can create right from here, even in the dashboard, test case, task. Okay. We know the difference between task and test case. Task has the time, how much time you are going to complete the task, and the task can be on functional testing, regression testing, integration testing, so on. And the test case is the series of steps. So what are you going performing? Let's say if you're doing a functional testing, what are the steps you're going to perform, right? Positive scenarios, negative scenarios, and boundary values. Not even that, you're also trying to test here the various browsers. Okay, what is it? It's IE browser, Firefox, Chrome, Safari, so on. So that's the difference between here. Okay, task has the estimation, how much time will it take. Test case is a series of steps. Okay, it's a high level document. Okay, so that's the thing. And there is something called bug. Okay, if there's a bug, if you want to create bug, you can create bug. There is something called issue too. Wow. I don't think it was before. So let's see here what it does. Okay. So most probably that will be, from a lead perspective, or it will be from, a business analyst perspective and what they're trying to do. Okay. So, but if you have to create, you have to also create that one too. Okay. So let's go here. So once you get into the dashboard, you want to, see here. Let's see what's there. Let's go to code. So code here, normally you don't even have access to this code. This shows all the code, how the developers are working on, what's exactly, they're working on is XML5, all those things. So this is not related to QA, and most probably will not even have access to this. This code is really nothing to do with QA perspective. Okay, and let's go to this work. So here, okay, great. So here's the thing. So again, this is like similar. Okay, similar to Jira just seen, right? Let's see here. So this is classified into three sidebars. Okay, this is the left sidebar, and this is the middle sidebar, and this is the right sidebar. Okay, and if you want to create something, you can use this new and create. Okay, in that case, you can create any bug or any task, or user story is not due. Okay, um, test case. Okay, test case. This is what you want to create. So once you create this, if you click on these options, this is the option where you see what is happening with it. So this kind of description here, okay? Description showing where this work, okay? And let's see here. Okay, there's a little bit task here. So let's see. This is the task, okay? This is the task, and we want to see if it's new. We want to put it active, and once it's active, we want to see this what's trying to say here. Okay, how much time will it take? See this original timing and how much time will it take. Okay, this is what you want to see the task. Task is kind of invalid, right? You've seen this only to estimation. How much time will it take? And description will be what you're trying to do. Functional testing, so you want to put it here functional. Okay, that's about task. Let's go to test case. So once you, okay, good. Now this is a little bit better. Previously, I had some hard time of creating this test case in task. Here, all is one here. That's good. So we can view it right here. Okay. So test case. Here the good thing is you can create series of steps. Okay. Step one, step two. Oops. So here. Okay, it's fine. We're not saving. Student. Okay. So here, if you want to create, you can create right from here. Okay. So let's put it test three. Test four, and so on. Right? You can create here, right here, or you can drag it here a little bit. Suppose this for you. Okay, good. So you can do it here. So this doesn't help much. Okay. So after that, if you want to put in the steps, okay, and description. Oh, you can do it here. Okay, so you can do that. And you put some parameters. If you use parameter values, you can add this. And see here, the thing is you have to link this. Okay, this is not linked. You have to link with your user story. Okay, which user story it is. It's really pretty complicated to link this. Let's see here. So we can do this. And link it from. story. Supposed to be actually storyboard, and the user story have to put this, but it's not here, so it should be linked with your user story. Okay, that has to be user story. Okay, so this is the one. So let's see here. So this is linked. Oh, great. So this is linked with this test case. So let's link in this with test case 16. Let's try to do this. Test case. Okay, great. So here you want to see this 16. Wow. So this is okay, great. Okay, great. Okay, good. So here, how did I link here is like from user stories, I link this test case. So what if I go here, that will be shown already, supposed to show you a link. So let's refresh it. Refresh it. So this is linked with the user story, but this really is not showing up here. Okay. So might be shown up a little later or may not. Okay, it's pretty complicated here. So once you have done it, you can change it to ready. So you can write steps right from here. Okay, so this is to you can write steps in. Okay, this is the one way of doing this. Okay, but if you are linked with this user story, that should be good because it's showing right. Linked with it's expression. Okay. So, okay. So still not showing up. But this is how you have to link. Okay, either go to the user story and link the test case, or link this test case to the user story. Okay, either one. Okay, so this is how you can write this test case, and you have to execute it. Okay, now let's execute this test case. You know what? This option is not here. You have to close it. Okay, so let's go to editor. Okay, let's go to backlogs. So one of the ways to execute here is right. You have this board system. Okay, you can use this board here. You see here boards, lot of boards here. Okay. Now this is one of the way you can do it. So let's say you have this user story, okay, and you have this task, okay. You want to move this task, let's say from new to active. Okay, that means when you're doing this, the real time that what I've shown this right, it will automatically get updated to the active status. Okay, this is one of the easiest way to do this. And once you move this, okay, it cannot be resolved because it's not a bug. Only bug gets resolved. This is a task, so it can be closed. So you can click here to close. Okay, so this is how you can do it. And the bug, so bug you can, so this is the issue. Yeah. So you can click on, you can move it here. So this gets active, that means it's an active, and you see this is time remaining here. Once it gets, you want to move it to resolve. No, you're not. Once it gets fixed, okay, you want to see here, it just gets fixed, and then you want to move it to resolve. Okay, once it's resolved, you want to close it. It's closed. So this is one way of doing it. Okay, this is a board, and this is Here we have the same here, but this cannot create a test case here. So, okay, so only the test cases you have to go to here in the query section and see if you executed your test. So only execution is to execute all the steps and click on close. That is the only option. Actually, it's not supposed to be that, but see. So you can email it or but it's similar to HPLM. Actually, if you want to execute, you can execute one after the. So we'll go to here and test. Let's go to test pretty quick here. Okay, great. So once you get it here, right, you want to run it. Let's say you want. Okay, once you run this test case, and you cannot execute there. No, I've seen this. You cannot execute there. You have to come back here. And once you execute, you want to put it here, or is step 1, step 2, and semicolon. You can create bug right from here, or you can take a screenshot, just take a screenshot of that application and just to install something, so you don't want that. And once you do this, you can click right here, is it passed or is it failed? Okay, here you have this option, passed or if it is failed, why it is failed. You want to put some information so that okay, so that developer wants to know why it is failed, and you can create bug from here too. Looks like this is complete replica of an HPLM. Okay, so here's this option here. Now you can use it and you can create this bug. Or another way of creating is that is right from here on the dashboard. You can use a dashboard. Okay, or here too. Let's see here. Okay, so you can open. So, or from the dashboard. So this is how you can use this one. See, this is really not good because here you are actually creating this test case. Oops. But you're really not executing here. Okay? There's a problem. You're supposed to execute here, but you're executing in this test. Okay. So it would have much simpler. It could have been much simpler if you are executing the same test case where you have created one. That is much more easy, right? Just like Rally, but obviously this is not the case here. So you want to know this too, because it's up to the how they are using in the corporate environment, how they are using. You want to know this. So that's the thing. And once you get it, there are charts. Normally, even this has this automated generated. Okay, automated generated charts, like graphs. Okay, and you can create. This is kind of manually. Can put it somewhere and see who has created. Okay, this is. Yeah, this is not properly set up, so that's why it's not sure. So once you go, you can go it as a pie graph or you want the bar graph. Okay, this is also option columns. So all those things. Okay, so you can use this chart too in this. So normally any test management tool, you will be having these graphs. Okay, so they will be having these graphs. You can generate Most of the tools have this automatic generated graphs, except even HPLM has this, but it has limited functionality. Okay. And then comes this wiki here. I've not tried this wiki. This is kind of this is kind of Confluence. Okay. Um, yeah, it's kind of Confluence actually. It's like SharePoint. Okay. And where you want to create this and put this your test plan documents and test test strategy document, all this you want to do this. But here, okay. So yeah, it's kind of Confluence and documents where you have to do. And here the good thing is here you can run even the load testing. You can do this load testing here. But the only thing is you need to install this. Okay, here you don't want to do this. Okay, you install this. It becomes a little complicated. But at the work environment, they will be already have this installed. If not, you have to request to install it, and you can do your load testing too here. Okay. Um, So we're trying to load test what kind of you can do and prepare your own test cases for load testing. Okay, here if you prepare this, this requires this. Sorry. Okay, so that's how you can do it. Okay, or you can create your test cases separately, run that, and see this is if it's working. So this is only for load testing. Okay, load testing or stress testing. You can use this. And if you want to use this, you have to install that, this IDE, Virtual Studio IDE, and also other modules. These are different modules. You want to install it and you want to run it. Okay. So this is the load testing you can do here. And see here, it's so you don't have access to this one. If you really require the access for this and you want to try this, okay, I can give you. Okay, if you're interested, you can I can call you and see, um, and take team viewer and I can create it for you, and we can go from there. But as of now, I cannot give access for this because Microsoft is keep blocking it. Okay. So this is pretty much about TFS. Any questions here in the TFS? So the only problem here is, again, this is like HPLM. You have to create only you have to create this test case here. Okay. And although you can close it from here, but if you want to run this test case, you just have to go in the test here and run it. I don't know, it's supposed to be, So no, I'm not giving link, okay, because so this is online, okay. There's nothing to download anything here, okay. You have to practice this online, but if you really need this, we can work on this and see, because you have to create email ID, your personal email ID, and you can, if you are interested, send me an email so we can set up a call, okay. So you can go from there, and you need to have this um, team here. Make sure you guys have the team here, and you can send me an email so that if you're interested, we can go from there. So so that's the thing. It's kind of HPLM. Create here and work there. It's kind of hard, but that's how you have to do. Okay. So I don't see option of creating here this case. Not sure. Nobody running is there, but not create. But then again, all the test cases are not showing up here, so that's another different problem altogether. Okay, so any questions so far? So yeah, for interview perspective, make sure you guys go to that link, okay, with the syllabus, and also you can view this Google Drive, okay. You can go ahead and see this Google Drive. There's a lot of information there, FAQ. And if you still require more information, you can email me, see if I can do something, okay. See if you can go, but as for now, that would be enough, okay. So, and if you're coming back to me for interview, so let me know beforehand. So you want some 1 week of time, because I'll be giving you some instructions how to prepare an interview, because see, there are people who are coming back like 3 to 4 times, they are still not getting what to say in interview. Now that's not good. That's not good for you, because you have to be more and more proactive, okay. And not just proactive, you have to be, have a different skills, because giving an interview is one thing, working there is another, okay. It's no way related to each other. So I'll be giving you instructions how to prepare, okay. Based on that, if you're coming back to me, so we just take some time, 1 week for you to understand. So I don't mind, if you give an interview today, let's say today, I want to practice, you can come back tomorrow, but that is not enough, because I know the people how to prepare it. So you want to take some time, okay. 1 week and see, practice it, this, how you want, the way you want to talk. So that's more important, okay. So if you're coming back to me, so make sure, give some ample of time, like 1 week or something, okay. Then make sure you're using that time appropriately and working on it, okay. So we can work on that one. Okay, if no questions, can we close this class? So today is the last day. From tomorrow, you'll be having data warehouse, okay. So today was the last class. So okay, thank you guys.